So this part probably won't be all 5 minutes, just so that you know. So anyway, a little bit about who CommonLook is. As I did mention, because it was relevant to AI and so on, but we've been in the PDF accessibility space for 20 years, right? Doing nothing but PDF accessibility, whereas there's a lot of vendors that will claim they do this, they do that. They're jack of all trades, but we're the masters of PDF accessibility. Got offices in the US, Canada, and Australia, worldwide presence, thousands of clients, broad range of industries, everything from local, state, federal government, corporations all over the world. Higher education, as I mentioned, is blowing up, and it's huge right now. Healthcare and finance, this is just to name some of the places where we're involved, helping organizations make sure that their PDFs are accessible. We've got not only the software to do the job from a creation side or the remediation side, the testing and so on, but also remediation services, right? So we're one of the only vendors that's actually your one-stop for the software to do the work yourself if you want to, training to make sure that you're doing it right, because the training is crucial, as also mentioned earlier today, when it comes down to doing all this stuff, and PDF accessibility and remediations in particular can be pretty complex. Training is key to make sure that everything's getting done correctly. So we've got the software, we've got the training, or we've also got remediation services where people can just send us their PDFs. We'll fix them up and we'll send them back with our compliance guarantee that your document passes whatever standard that you've chosen to make sure that you want it to comply with, right? So, and that's part of the thing that makes us unique, is that, and some clients will take the hybrid approach where they'll get the software, they'll get some training, and while they're getting up to speed, they'll also utilize our remediation services to put out any urgent fires or really complex documents that they can't handle on their own and so on. Not only are we involved in PDF remediation and software and so on, but also we've got friends in the room that we sit around the table with actually developing the standards, right? And so well aware of the standards and the changes in the standards and how the standards specific to PDF as opposed to just more broad concepts and so on. Some of our products here, Clarity, as I mentioned, testing, scanning a domain and testing the PDFs in bulk. That's CommonLook Clarity. CommonLook Office is a plugin for Word and PowerPoint that helps with the document conversion from the source to accessible PDF so that it doesn't have to be remediated. CommonLook PDF, our remediation tool. CommonLook Validator is a free PDF accessibility checker. We'll test against ISO 32000, the original Section 508, the new Section 508, which is WCAG 2.0 AA. It'll test against WCAG 2.1, PDF UA, and both HHS standards, the original and the HHS standard. U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, if you're not familiar, they refreshed their standard in 2018. So we have all of those standards in our products. The Validator, as I mentioned, is free. Anybody can have it. So just contact us and say, hey, I want the Validator. You can go to our website and click on Validator and you get it. And then CommonLook AI Cloud, as I mentioned, is the latest and greatest in remediation products. And again, the CommonLook difference, kind of touched on some of those things. For urgent documents, clients will just send them to us and we'll fix them. We provide a quote. We say, this is what it's going to cost. It's not an estimate. It's a quote. We'll say, this is what it is. We'll do the work. And then we send back not only, again, the fixed PDF, but also the compliance guarantee, the software and training, if you want to do it yourself, as you want to transition and bring more in-house and so on. And our remediation services, the capacity to handle thousands of documents a day are going through our processes and our systems and getting remediated. When it comes to PDF remediation, the W3C recognizes two tools for PDF accessibility as being capable of remediating PDFs to WCAG 2.0 AA compliance level. That's Adobe Acrobat and CommonLook. All right, so we have that as well. That Adobe's been in PDF for a while, and CommonLook has been as well, making sure they're accessible. So, that's pretty much what we've got. So, see, I think that was less than 5 minutes. You survived. Awesome. Thanks.